It's a good morning. I I really appreciate that your guys are here. So this is part one. This is part one, and I'm gonna have in my description. Sorry. This is part two. This is part two. In my descriptions, I'm gonna have part one, right? And this topic, right, basically is talking about this entity is going to backdoor you. You're going to backdoor you basically on these major platforms. And the reason why I talk about this so much is because a lot of people don't talk about this, right? It's everybody on a lot of the platform, right? That's here for the benefit of us, right? To make money and stuff like that, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not. There's nothing wrong with using your platform and using your account to make money, to bring awareness, to bring justice and balance amongst us, right? Because we all need it. Because a lot of people be home, a lot of people be just everywhere, and they just looking for entertainment, right? So because they know that these movies and everything else is really boring, so they need some good substance and some good real life situations where that it can help them and their family out, right? And of giving people advice, there's nothing wrong with that. When you give somebody advice and when you basically looking to uplift someone in a very dark time in our life, and these major platforms is really good for that. And the reason why I'm saying that, because there's some places that people just can't go. They don't want to go. They don't feel comfortable in sharing their personal life with someone, right? So YouTube and these major platforms have built this platform where people can express themselves and also gain money, finance gain off it, and also possibly help someone else out, which is understandable. There's nothing wrong with that. Some way, somehow, this sick, barbaric, devil mindset way of life has to enter into our lives and perpetuate and procreate certain events that we have kept dark and hidden from our life, right? We don't live this life anymore. We eradicate these certain behaviors out of our life, right? Some way, somehow, this sick, barbaric devil demon has used us to bring forth violence, ignorance, and everything else for fame, fortune, and riches. Like, share, subscribe, right? No, brother, no, I haven't. Is that you? Rock off 6845. Have you heard Undefeated by Rock B Dolo on YouTube yet? No, I haven't. Put in my description. Maybe I just go and I'm gonna go check it out, okay? But I want to get into this content. It's a warning for us. The reason why it's a warning for us is because we have to find new topics. We have to find new dope videos to basically to speak about, because everybody is feeding off everybody energy on this major platforms, right? And what these major platforms is throwing out is lies, deception, and falsehood, right? And gossip and idle talk, right? And a lot of these things have you crash out. The more you crash out and the more that you talk violence, talk about shooting and killing and murdering each other on these major platforms, the more views and shares and subscribers that you get, all right? And I know and understand that there's some people that just don't want to work. They want to be entrepreneur. They just don't want to work. If they want to call themselves pro content creators, if they want to call themselves Like I said, pro content creators. They want to call themselves entrepreneurs. That is cool. That is cool, right? But what's not cool is that when we sit up here amongst each other, calling each other out and calling each other disrespectful names, talking about each other's families and everything else, right? And crashing out and threatening people, saying, when I see you, I'm going to murder, death, kill you. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm glad that you're here. Thank you so much. When we look on these major platforms, right, a lot of this stuff is for entertainment. But when you are entertaining, it is talking about a lot of violence and ignorance and darkness upon ourselves. It's actually pinpointing and blaming people for things that they have not done, right? Fake paperwork, saying this person's a snitch, this person's not a snitch, this person's stand up, this person's not stand up. So it creates a lane in itself. And being that it creates lanes in itself, that means that it's calling for entertainment. And what's going to happen is that, and I hope and pray, somebody's going to wind up hurt or dead or possibly in jail for the rest of their life by talking not facts. Not facts. And this is part two, because the reason why I'm talking about this, because I don't want to see none of us hurt. I don't want to see us do this. We have so much more potential to offer, just not on YouTube. We have things to offer our friends and family and our loved ones. We have hidden talents that we need to resurface inside of us that is sitting dormant. And this is the objective of us. And I don't recommend that nobody be on these major platforms, right, talking about they're going to kill and murder someone. And talking about, oh, I know who did this, I know who did that. We shouldn't be doing these certain things, but people do it. People do it, right? People do it. They confess to crimes. They confess to things that they did in the past. And, it's sad. And I'm not saying nothing's wrong with confessing of living this sick, barbaric, devil demon way of life. But if you have changed your life and you survived that life and you come here to warn people of living that life, our youth and anybody that feels like, this sick, barbaric, devil demon way of life, mindset, murder, death, kill, is the right thing to do. You warn them that is the wrong thing to do, right? It's sad, man. That's all I can say. It's sad. It's really, really sad. It's really, really sad. This is so, so sad. And I hope and pray that the Alpha, Omega, the Creator, and everything that exists, the Almighty, can give us knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and come up with topics that is beneficial for us as able descendants. I hope and pray that we could come up with topics and procreate topics within inside of ourselves so that we can bring about change about our life, And I was watching a platform before, somebody platform. You know what they said? They said that when you talk knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and you talk righteousness, that don't pay the bill. That don't pay the bill. What pays the bill is talking about evil. I disagree with you, because by me living this righteous life and me putting forth the effort and me actually getting in, putting the work to worship the Alpha, Omega, the Creator, and everything in existence, he's helping me pay my bills. I have worked majority of my life and believe and the Alpha Omega, the creating everything in existence, right? And I'm paying my bills. I'm paying my bills. So it could be done. It's just that you choosing to talk about this sick, barbaric devil demon, right? Straight like that. Yes, the Alpha Omega, the Almighty, is the greatest. That's an actual true fact. But before that, you told me to shut up. But I'm not going to engage you, brother. I hope and pray that you have an amazing day. And I hope and pray that Alpha Omega, the creator and everything existing, will enlighten you. Will enlighten you, brother. For telling me to shut up. And I hope and pray that the creator will enlighten your mind, body, and soul. And like I said, I wish and pray that he can open up our mind, body, and soul to give us good, fruitful topics. Like I said, they said that righteousness, you can't get paid off that. That's a lie. That is an actually lie. That's why the creator said he would triple your bag in this life and in the next. How would you know if you never tried? How would you know if you never tried to do righteousness and put forth the effort, right? And it takes time. You're just not going to get in there and everything going to change for you? No. Now, over there in that sick, barbaric, devil, demon way of life, he have all that stuff waiting for you. You want to do this and do that? But he's not going to tell you that he's going to backdoor you in the end. He's not going to tell you that the things that you talking on these major platforms, that you cannot go outside without having protection with you. You cannot go outside. You can't go around nobody. You can't pull up in neighborhoods or nothing like that, because somebody's going to hurt you because of the things that you're saying. You understand what I'm saying? That is the sacrifice that you do when this sick, barbaric devil demon wants you. And I'm outside. Trust you me, I'm outside. I'm outside. This is a fact. This is a fact. Actually, right now, I'm about to go outside. You're gonna see me right now. Yeah, I'm outside. Yeah. Yup. Hi. You forgot the 2 sodas yesterday. Yes, remember I bought the 2 sodas? Yes. No, that was you yesterday. Yes. That was yesterday. Yesterday. Yes, you did. You forgot. Yeah, it was 2 of them. Huh? I mean, you forgot my sodas to go with it, because I paid around. Yeah, yeah. You added everything up right here. There was a guy standing right here. Yeah, I'm telling you, yeah. Yeah, I know. It's okay. But yeah, your guys, you'll have an amazing day. Listen, I'm outside. I told your guys that. I'm outside, Yeah. Peace, y'all. Peace. Peace.